is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind reading quickies. Thank you for connecting me today at time of your day, being part of co-creative energy of oneness. This is June Universe. Today it's irregular schedule podcast, but I was unable to do this past regular this week, so I wanted to catch up at some point to connect with you for during my traveling period of this summer in June. For first-time listener, welcome and thank you for being part of this community of energy that we join together as an attention, focus, and energy, and connect and redirect our attention to being part of this universal oneness in the field of energy from our individual location, the localization of our experiences, and bring that energy into our individual creation as intentional life creative experience. So we support as energy community and conscious life creation, starting from ourselves, noticing where we are, where you are, where I am physically, emotionally, and many part of us, and consciously give our attention to notice and then connect together, doing this together as one, so that we can be part of this co-creative unity energy. So even if you're listening archive, it's the same thing. I mean, now this present moment is the connection that you and I and then everybody else connecting to this time of this moment is now here. So, and there is no accident. I'm a believer that there is no accident. So I am not advertising this podcast to anywhere. So there must be some resonance that if you're listening my voice, thank you for connecting me. I really appreciate that. So just be open and relax and be open to the new ideas if you are new to this type of connection in the energy, because something that invisible is sometimes it's difficult to believe, or if it's invisible it's easy to believe. and some people are opposite, but mostly like the world now we are living is sort of like our eyes when we see it in physical, and then it seems to be easier to get the ideas and easy to be connected, like or dislike, resonance to your choices and preferences. So today I would like to give a focus of oneness as always. And before going there, for the first time listener connecting, just to give you an idea that what we do here is that this is a community, energy and intuition community that each week I'm gonna do the podcast and sharing the energy forecast, energy observation, whatever that noticing, channeling the energy from oneness and from the universe, from my point of observation. And if you are resonating to what I am observing, that's good, use it. And if you're not resonating, that's fine. But it's good to notice in what part of the information you are resonating and which is non-resonance. So then you will be able to get where you are more. It's nice to have something to take a look. Um, take a look, and then that will show you where you are. It's just like not the map, but this type of tools. Um, so just the idea is that I am not wishing you to believe what I'm saying here. That's very scary. I am sharing what I am feeling, observing, and channeling as an information, and that might be helpful for you to know what's around you or some mutual point or something definitely different uniqueness of your own or um, that type of topic that normally we lack of having opportunity to discuss about in everyday busy life. So this is it's quite different from spirituality, but it's the energy community and observation, um, and intuitive information that everybody has an intuition. And what I provide the intuitive insight for the last 12 years is to train the part of our system to deliver that intuitive information in the particular form of delivery. So, and people can call it as a channeling or a psychic reading, predictions, or past life reading. It's about the same thing that basically the everything is happening is now here, and everything is made of energy, and the human is capable to notice this invisible energy and to deliver as an information when whatever the way that you choose the channel. So some people chooses the tarot card or some other tools to interpreting these energies, and so that type of way to share what the channelers or person who delivers interpretate the energy is preferred to do it, delivering the insight. So and then I'm going to deliver the intuitive insight because it's useful for something that you like to get the ideas or open to the new ideas and want to verify your thinking and feeling. And sometimes we are so attached to own decision making process. It's very difficult to see. Like a tree is so close. When you are close to the tree, and then it's very hard to see the forest. So it's just about take the view, take a look from different angles, and then share it as an information so you can utilize this information for your own decision making in the area of love life or career or family and finance, your business, your health, any kind. So I prepare the 9 different categories that I most frequently ask from my clients for the intuitive reading. So you can choose the category that which what you would like to get the insight is belonging to which category, and then I would like you to choose one symbol to that particular topic or issues that you like to get the insight for. Um, and so then assign the symbol. Let's say like, okay, my love life, and if you have a partner or not having a yet partner, about the future. So if you have a partner, you want to just to pick the initial of that person, and then the male, female, and then select the love and relationship category, and then send that to me. Or for the future, you just assign the symbol anything, like a pick the fruit. Let's say apple, for example, relationship apple, and then submit the form at www.thatfutureforecaster.com, www.thatfutureforecaster.com. And I will use the 3 minutes here to deliver intuitive insight, so you can use as an extra information or resource to make your own decision, because it is important to remind all of us that we have the power to choose and act to create our lives as the way more aligned to our heart desire. That's what our goal, to create the wishes as a new reality. So in order to do so, it's always nice to be part of the group energy of doing together to create the momentum as a together power. That's something that human has a gift to be able to utilize the together power for one another. And this is exactly what we are doing each week. And thank you for listening every week. I really appreciate that. Our energy is getting more bold and stronger and supportive. And I really appreciate that. Your participation is powerful. I can really feel it. So today, let's see. Yes, and we usually starting with a breathing exercise, conscious exercise. Oh, the conscious breathing exercise. I'm not conscious enough still. Let me sip the drink. So, what we do is to breathing. It's such a powerful healing, intaking the air into our body consciously as an energy, and then clear up each part of us, and then connect to here now moment in our own physical body. So let us take the deep breath now, 3 times, counting 3 slowly, intaking the air all around us from the nose, and then bring all the energy into our chest, and then stomach, and then release. Okay, so let's do that. Counting 3 now from the 1, yeah, 2, 3, hold it, release slowly from your mouth. One more time. From the nose, 1 now, 2, 3, hold it, hold it, with the silence. go now. Okay. So I would like you to give your attention to yourself fully now and notice your feeling. How do you feel now at this present moment? What are you thinking? What are you noticing? What your body is sending or getting your attention? My body is definitely getting the attention that I got a sunburn accidentally. And my thinking is I I'm noticing that my thinking is trying to figure that out. I notice my thinking is trying. Then the feeling very calm, very calm. How about you? And then I would like you to choose that feeling that you would like to align, resonate at this today's together minutes. At the end of today, what kind of feeling you like to have with you? To starting your day or closing your eyes or heading to your appointment or picking up your kids or on your way to your date. What kind of feeling you like to be with when we say goodbye after 30 minutes? I like to have the feeling of excited to start the day. Yes, that's what I like to have it. How about yours? And then I would like you to write it down like I am doing, writing down here now. Oops, where's my pen? Here we go. So, feeling excited, that's what I would like to have. So I encourage you also to write it down if you're not driving. If you're driving, just to fully embody the feeling that you like to have. Excited. Excited. Feeling excited. Okay, so this intentional choice of you now would like to have is very important because no one can decide, or you got to feel this way, it's just you just want to know from your heart that what kind of feeling you want to be with. And sometimes it's very difficult because the life journey goes up and down, and sometimes it's like our heart needs to cry enough, that's otherwise we don't have that emotion. Ooh, it's already that emotions. So when we need to cry, and it's important to notice the needs and then allow that part of us to read and cry, and no need to align to my feeling that I chose for today, like excited. You must connect with yourself and then know that gradually, what would be really wanting to align now. And then we can use this together, oneness energy power. So maybe healed, be supported just in case it works. That's the whole idea of connecting as a group energy. Okay, I would like to give intuitive reading today, and feeling of connectedness together as one. Because each of us individually, but human being need to be connected. Human is a connected freak. I mean, we without each other, we cannot sustain on this planet Earth. So knowing and allowing this connectedness and togetherness in a wise way, consciously, is one of the most important things to pay attention and then live with on this earth creation and reality and living this life. It is basics. However, sometimes we are so busy and forget about the basics, and then sometimes it's easy for doing by yourself, no need to explain others, and then especially sensitive topic. So if it's the sensitive topic, you don't need to explain it. But as a same human being in oneness, we can direct the energy, and if you need a support, direct that need to that support as a resource and get that needs met in this oneness. So the information can be resource and community support in the local healings and physical healings and those communities out there. And if you listen in my voice, and then you must have an internet access, so just Google the service. And however, you are the person need to initiate to reach out, and then you're already here. So here we go, being part of oneness. And this feel of the unity as we need each other to be in this oneness. So bring this oneness power as the power of ourselves for one another. So it would be really nice to remind each other and all ourselves to feel the connectedness and support it as an energy community. And also you support that energy being part of this, and you're already doing it by listening, and that is helping me to facilitate this energy of oneness and then deliver the intuitive insight. Okay, so I am talking too much as usual, and I would like to give an intuitive reading. So first intuitive reading I got here is initial A, event for next year. Okay, initial A, the event next year. I have a sense that there is an opportunity to possibly you want to compare this or this like 2-3 times, and major one I'm seeing is twice, that you would think that the similar capacity and similar layout and location, and quite unsure about what would be the good um, element and checklist to decide which one to go with. I'm getting a sense that color green in the color itself is green, or many plants or trees and green leaves around it. And in a season before June next year, between March to May, I would give that 2 months and 3 opportunities, similar one that you'll be able to ask to really like, oh my goodness, which would be a good resonance, that kind of tough decision. But knowing that, follow your intuition, the first hunch that maybe the price is going to be high or some other conditions can be um, it asks you to do some work, so that would make you feel like the other one would be better. But follow your first hunch, and even if it need a little bit of work overall, that would be a better resonance. That's what I'm getting. And it's the things good to be pay attention is something about the cat and friendly with the cat. The environment that friendly to the cat is a good resonance. And then some musicality, like lessons, like instrument lessons, is also important essence to pay attention to. And sort of like a Thailand flower reminds me orchid is a good sign, like the company offer in some deals or near that location. That's a good sign to follow, that to align into what you are making for the next year for a new environment, which might be the best choice for your new reality. All right. This is the initial A, the event for next year. I'm sending a positive energy and healing. Good luck on this. Thank you for your request. Okay. The next one is I go bronze. That's the target. Bronze, and the category of event project. Okay, bronze. I got the sense that this is a very intellectual project and already been succeeded, and your heart and your communication is already clear, and then now is where to share with this all already happening. I got the sense that it's nice to wrap up as in a very intellectual, conservative way, but a little bit of shininess in a nice formal but casual. That's the new blend you want to create as your taste. Um, it is very people's impression about what you provide. This is five different type of response, but no need to reactive to these responses because they're basically responding as the same, and that means like it's a wonderful, no problem. So I'm seeing that if there is an adjustment, you may need to make it and then create some that little chewable, sizable, available available for them to experience what you are sharing. I guess I get the sense it's a that round ball kind of size in a stone, and it can be on the right hand or left hand. It's smaller than the bowling ball, but that kind of a shape. That's strange. So that's what I'm getting. Let's see, the time. I got the sense that the summertime, August, is a really good season to make it a go. And September is going to be like follow up on it. So now is really ripe now type of make a phone call and talk to people instead of emailing and texting, and then show up and talk about the details would be fine too, and find out that which part of you feel comfortable to talk about what you've been already creating. I have a positive outcome in the white square, like a very logical white um, group of people who really resonate and would like to explore that potential with you. Um, I get the man in late 30 to early 40s. He's with a beard with the dark eyes. He might be a good contact for you to get hold of for this ongoing creation. Good luck. This is the bronze and event and project. I'm sending a positive energy and good luck for your creation. Okay, next. The next target is also an event and project. Lump. Let me get this. I got the sense that this lump is it might be a good to choose which one to be the first and the second and the third. No need to be detailed about which must be the one in order to get success, or in order to minimize risk or anything. Just choose, because you're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. So just a matter of like just to decide and get clear about. It's quite different from choosing appetizer to the dessert. Need to be in order. It can be dessert first. That's totally fine. So just idea is to define at least three elements to which one first. That doesn't mean that no priority. You just pick as in a blindly, and then deciding to follow that is the most important. I got the sense that when you put that light on that lamp, and the first one can be fragile, and then it might fade out, and then just let that happen, and then move to the second one, and then find the lightness and the way that serve your needs most will be the one. It's not the size, it's not the potential, it's not the shape. It's more of what's aligning current your needs. Excuse me. And then yourself is also changing. So as people around you, and then two other, even if you choose one first and then two others is not gonna come up or anything, it can be the next year or the next phase. So no need to delete or anything. Just decide, work on it. Actionable phase is now. It is needed for this lump. I get the sense that it would be good to give it as fast as possible, like a one. Use the energy of one, like a 1 week or 1 month. 1 year is too long, so 1 month or 1 week could be a little, or like a 10 days or something, and then work on it physically, and then decide which one to work first. All right. I'm sending a lots of love and healing for clarity to decide. This is the lump category of event and project. Okay. Next. Okay. I would go with the next one is sky. It's event and project. Okay. I got the sense that it's good to prepare for a little bit of cold weather, so you may want to have some things that make you feel comfortable and cozy. And there's some very exciting, colorful, choices out there. And then I feel you are very amusing to participate in this the project or event. I got the sense that nice musicality live with the flowers and like a classical music and flower smells really nice. That kind of environment is perfect for you to get relaxed and enjoy being who you are and what is happening around you. So it's good for you to pay attention to what you're observing and noticing what you're feeling, engaging into that opportunity and event, what is happening in that space when you showed up, being taken to this spot in here now. I have a sense that a very feminine kind of authentic self can be exposed in a nice way, and not much thinking about creating anything, but just allow that space to connect you and allow that space to pull something out from you to let that out and connect. It's sort of like more be in surrender instead of go, go, go and go find it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a new way to relate to. It's not passive, but it's very observing, alerted, allowing. It's an art of allowing what align to your healthy, loving heart of the mother. And I get the sense that the color black is also good, and the color gold is nice. And again, that be comfortable in your own skin, and make sure that you are feeling really comfortable in your body, like under your skin, you know. No need to freak out, just relax, and maybe good to meditate before joining this event or the project. Good luck. This is the Sky event and the project. Dune Universe. You can request your own blind quick reading going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, www.thatfutureforecaster.com. Let me do the quick reading. The last one is a business company, the egg. Okay, I got the sense that this business is it's sort of like divided by a two or three different part of the originally developed or established, and then now it's sort of being asked to scale the in a different area that to how would make it a more balanced way as an functionable in a healthy outfit. And I'm getting the sense internally it's very healthy, and just external um, area, there's a room to trim a little bit to make it downsizing because it was okay. However, currently now, like, want to minimize to circulate more quickly the revenue and people and the project. It used to be like a 5-10 years cycle. Now, like to shoot for like a at least like a 2 to 5 or like a 1 to 3 even to like a quick cycle of the comparison is more suitable for this current situation of this the business health. So I'm getting the sense that November will be a big flow to be able to shift it. So get prepared for the summertime and then know which portion can be a little bit of slim down and then ready for the new season. Good luck. I'm sending a lots of energy for the success. Thank you for your request. This is the egg, the company in business. So how's your feeding exercise? That to feel the energy around us. We got another 5 minutes. So let's take a long, deep breath together, counting 3 now from the nose. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. So remember the feeling that you chose for today's gathering. At the end of today's gathering, I wrote it as an excited. I noticed my energy level excited, pumped up a little bit. Today I am very mellow to start with, and sharing the energy of June universe. How about you? I just wanted to notice that the laughter is the most exciting things to ignite the energy. So is anger. Everything is made of energy. Anger can be converted into a positive, productive energy. Sadness is the behind the anger. So if you are sad, let that sadness cry. Grief, you may need to grieve enough. Allow the tears to walk on you. We are connected in this one energetic field. And now we would like to send a good thought for all of us, for one another, as we're experiencing the feeling that we chose for at this end of today's gathering. And then when you send a good thought, it will coming back to us as an energy return system that we have in this universal oneness. So I just want you to send a good thought to all the listeners, each one of us, including, of course, you, archive listener. You are the most of our energy participant. And live listener, of course, we connect right now at here, this present moment. Noticing that connection, that we are energetically connected. And then I'm sensing it. It's like feel the feel of your skins, and sometimes you feel as a goosebumps. Each one of us have a unique way of feeding the energy of connectedness. When we connect this field of oneness, we can send and receive that group, being part of that one, and then bring that energy into local. It's the same thing when you talk to the friend long distance on the telephone, talk, laugh 1 hour, get energized, right? Physically separated, the digital device to talk on the phone, but both parties can get energized. Laughter, angry, mad, either way, energy can be created, ignited. The same thing without. We just use the human gift. We just know that we are listening, connecting. You are listening. I know you are listening. And you know that I'm talking. And then you know that other listeners are connected. So this is the energy of oneness. Let us use this energy wisely, just in case it works and heal us. So choose if you need a healing, physical healing, emotional healing, for the past, for the future, for afternoon event or afternoon interview or afternoon meeting, whatever, want to heal yesterday's challenge and still hanging in somewhere part of you. Let us heal, send in here now good energy, connecting as one. And remind ourselves with love each other. Self-love is always a good place to start. This is June Universe. Thank you for joining Co-Creative Oneness, and I see you next time. Until then,